inside this morning, let's look at a picture besides the picture of the fog on the horizon. The plants absolutely love the moisture in the air. So let's take a look at those beautiful blue hydrangea out front. So pretty. Good. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture and on your back with your legs uncrossed. Maybe your sofa or the bed, floor, the recliner kicked back. Comfortable with your legs uncrossed. Good. Now aware of yourself and your breath. Pulling the breath in through both nostrils and pulling it down to the bottom lobes of the lungs. The belly rounds up as the diaphragm pushes down and makes space for the air to fill all the air sacs down at the bottom of the lungs where the majority of the blood circulates. So healthy, pulling the air down to the bottom and filling all the way to the top. And then gently releasing and letting your body lengthen and flatten as you exhale the air out. Good. That long, deep, whole, complete breath. Not trying too hard, that gets in the way. Pulling the air down in through both nostrils, letting your nose warm and filter and humidify the air. And then when full, releasing it and letting it flow out. Good. Start with the exercise for the trapezius muscle that we use sometimes. Opens the pathway for the vagus nerve to flow freely, and that vagus nerve allows us to come back to neutral after stressful thoughts or moments in our day. Let your arms hang in front of you with your hands loosely on either elbow, your arms resting against your body. Keep your face forward and continue the breath. And take the arms all the way over to the left while you keep your face forward and hold there for a breath. And then come back to center, resting your arms on your body. A breath while you rest. And then move the arms over to the right, staying low across your belly as you move your arms and shoulders to the right, keeping your face forward and all the way to the right. A breath, and then on the exhale, come back to center, continuing the long breath. Now holding on again, continuing to keep your hands loosely connected to your elbows. Raise the arms up so they're chest high, about at the heart level, and hold them here and breathe. And now with your face forward, move the arms and shoulders all the way to the left and hold for a minute with a breath. And then come back to center and breathe. And now moving the arms over to the right and breathing while your face is forward. And back to center and breathe. And now raise the arms up, continuing to hold lightly onto the elbows, comfortably high. It's different on everybody, maybe all the way up to your forehead. And now with your face forward, move the arms all the way to the left and breathe. Back to center and breathe. And now all the way to the right and breathe. and back to center. A great exercise to do to realign and stretch that trapezius muscle, making room for that vagus nerve to flow through and do its job. Anytime you stand up from a position where you're rounded over, stand up and do that exercise and give yourself a nice stretch. Good. Thousands of years ago, yogis mapped the hands, mapping the reflex points, the nerve points that created subtle effects in the nervous system. This morning, let's do one. Prayer position. You bring your left hand together with your right hand and match up the fingers, fingerprint to fingerprint. And then rest the thumbs against the sternum at the level of your heart, with your elbows out to the side. My mother would tell stories about other people, like she just was flying off in all directions. I love to hear her voice. And so you bring the left side together with the right side, and you center and you balance, and you hold that position while you breathe. Maybe not so easy while you're lying down. Much easier if you're sitting up. But try it while you're lying down and see how it works. And put it in your back pocket as a memory of just bring the left hand together with the right hand and center and balance yourself with a long breath. Good. Breathing in through both nostrils, going all the way to the top, filling the lungs completely, and at the top that 3 extra sniffs, and then releasing and letting the breath flow out as your body gently lengthens and flattens, and at the bottom 3 puffs, and then do it again. Balanced and centered. Now on the next breath, do the sniffs, and this time let the breath go. Let it go with a long, loud sigh. And that sound stimulates the vagus nerve as it passes through the auditory channel and helps tone and strengthen it. Do that several times. And now continue with the breath and begin to extend and completely exhale, and at the bottom, a light suspension. No extra tension in your face or your neck or your chest. Just a light suspension of the breath. No breath. 0. Maybe for just a 2 count. See how it feels. And use the long, complete breath and a suspension at the bottom for a 2 count. And then notice yourself and perhaps lengthen it a little. Not going so far that you create extra tension or need to gasp for air. That defeats the purpose. Just a light suspension. Nothing. And in the nothing, with the balance of your hands in neutral, just allow yourself to be. Nothing to do and nowhere to go. Just nothing. And continue breathing in this pattern. Inhaling completely. Exhaling completely. And pausing. Wait. And then breathe. And let everything you need come to you. Not chasing it. Just quiet. Wait. And breathe. Continue the pattern of the long inhale, rounding up and releasing, and allowing the air to flow out with a long exhale through either the mouth or the nose or both. And at the bottom, quiet, still, wait. And then breathe in again. Good. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day. I'll let the birds and bowls play for a few more minutes and you can continue the breath pattern if you want.